After months of practice, some of Eastern North Carolina's very own will be competing in a world title for axe throwing. The growing sport prepares to have nearly 200 people compete in Atlanta. The pandemic and time out during quarantine ignited a burning desire for competition. Michael Theodorou used to be a baseball pitcher. Teammate Colby is a four-time Virginia state champion wrestler. They're now focused on something new.
During quarantine, we didn't have a whole lot else to do. So we both have targets at home, so we threw a lot. And we progressed greatly in a short amount of time.
What started as a hobby turned into something much greater than they could have ever imagined.
I told people like, hey, next year, I'll be going to Worlds, and some of them laughed.
The competitive nature of these two former athletes earned them bids to compete in the World Axe Throwing Championship to be shown on ESPN.
I always wanted to go to Worlds, but I was terrible when I first started. I was awful. Since quarantine started was kind of when it became realistic, like, I can do this. And so ever since quarantine, I've just kind of been waiting.
They spent hours practicing at Ironclad in Kinston in their backyards and traveling to competitions across the country to better their skills.
It's open to anybody of any skill level, just like our leagues are. A lot of people say I'm not good enough, and that is completely wrong. You can have never thrown before, join the league, and it's mainly for fun. It can be as competitive as you want it to be, if you want it to be, or if you just want to let off steam.
Recently, Theodorou and Dean combined their skills, forming a team, competing in duels at the Mid-Atlantic Open in Virginia Beach. Their talent shined, earning them a first-place title. The sport itself is growing across the country, especially here in Eastern North Carolina.
It has definitely significantly grown. There's been a lot of new throwers.
Newcomers are drawn by the pure enjoyment people get when competing with friends in such a unique sport.
There's a lot of people come into the sport. They find it fun, but mostly the reason why people do it is because of the camaraderie. They love being able to talk with people, hang out, and enjoy the sport that they all love.
There are 3 leagues throwers can earn bids to compete in. Standard, which is with smaller hatchets, Big Axe, and Duels, where you can compete in pairs.
I hope this is not going to be the preview of World Series.
Nick Doane isn't just a competitor. He will take on a different role at the World Championship, where he'll judge the qualifying men and women and enforce the rules of the sport.
It's high stakes. There's a lot of money involved, and I want to do the job accurately and to the best of my ability so that I make the right call for these throwers. I want them to be able to be focused on their throw, on their game, than a judge making a mistake.
Each league has an equal opportunity to win prize money.
It's exciting. We're leaving Thursday. Big Axe starts on Friday.
And with only a few days left until competition, the guys are soaking in every chance they can to enhance their skills before the big day. In Kinston, Kelsey O'Donnell, 9 on your side.